my screen. Here we go. Good morning. I am Dr. Alicia Wilkins, the owner of Harrah Temecula, which is a 4,000 square foot shared workspace here in the business district in Temecula, right off of Winchester. We are a female-focused co-working space and business accelerator. What makes us quite unique is that we're much more than just a desk to plop down. We provide our members with business experts, access to business experts, as well as education and programming, as well as a community that supports the growth of their business. We provide access to experts in everything from marketing to IP attorneys to assistance with taxes. And the Temecula location is almost a year old. Next week, we will be officially 1 year old. But we have locations in Sorrento Valley. We have 3 locations in San Diego County, Sorrento Valley, Mission Valley, Carlsbad, Washington, D.C., Irvine, and then of course Temecula is the newest, the baby. We opened in August of 2011, so we've been around for quite some time. So why do we have co-working spaces? Well, first of all, we all know from our experience over the last year that working from home can be quite challenging. There's all kinds of distractions, all kinds of interruptions, from kids to pets to just a disorganized space, that we ask, why not work in a spa-inspired co-working space like Harrah. And this is an actual photo of our reception area at our Temecula location. So we're much more than a co-working space. We offer meeting rooms and conference rooms, and our meeting rooms are available for both our members as well as members from the public. And we've had some other businesses who needed a space for meetings to be able to come and utilize our spaces. So we have a small conference room, which is down at the bottom, a medium size, and then a large size. Our largest one can accommodate up to 14 people. There's whiteboards, there's smart TVs, lecterns, buffets if you are feeding your guests. Then we also have office spaces as well. So we have small offices that are available and for short-term leases, in which we do intentionally because we recognize that a lot of startups, don't know where they're going to be in another year or so. So we offer short-term leases. And then we have our open space here located at the bottom. We also have a quasi studio for people who want to record podcast or video blogs or that type of YouTube videos, and then tons of additional just open lounge area for you to be able to have a seat and get some work done. But what's quite unique about us is, as I mentioned, we have a thriving business acceleration program where we have weekly events from our business boosters that gives you access to subject matter experts that do roundtable style discussions, gurus like our intellectual property attorneys, CPAs, and then a writer's lounge for people who are doing content development or actual book authors. And then we also, as a part of keeping each other accountable, we have global challenges. So for example, let's say that, you really need to start getting on video, doing video for your social media marketing, and you are nervous and anxious about doing that. We actually have a 5-day challenge where you can participate in, an accountability group to help you grow your comfort with jumping on video, as well as many other challenges throughout our community, and something that we do together just to develop that talent. And then we also do have kind of like one-off support programs as well, especially for people who are in the ideation phase of developing their business and need to develop a business plan, determine whether or not they actually have a viable business model, all of that good stuff. And then one of our newest programs is our virtual assistant program. So if you are a business owner and you're interested in having a virtual assistant, I just hired one actually that's, and she's overseeing my social media management because it just became too much of a hassle for me. We also have a virtual assistant program where we match you with a virtual assistant. But what truly makes us unique, or our secret sauce, is the fact that we have a community. Our community, we've been supporting women, close to 12,000 women over the course of the 9 years that we've been in existence. Our actual community, when you can include all of our locations, have about 500 Harrah Hub members. And then, of course, our business acceleration, and then, of course, the connection to other community members, which is why we have been received media attention in, everywhere from the New York Times to the Today Show, CNBC, lots of notable media outlets. So that concludes my presentation. I've made it as quick as I possibly could in honor of our time. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, feel free to, ping me in the chat.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alicia. I actually visited, I want to say last week, and it's beautiful. I mean, those pictures, that's exactly how it looks. It's that beautiful. Yes. And great space, and it's a big space. It's 4,000 square feet, so it's a really big space. People are really spread out. And there was a man in there, so you're not just for women. So
that's right. That's right.
Just food for thought. So good for you. Thank you so much for sharing that. We love to learn more about our businesses and our members, and you're so centrally located here in Temecula that you're definitely a great resource for everybody. So thank you.
Thank you so
we're
much.
We're going to move on now to, you're welcome, my dear. We're going to move on to Peter Baker with Loma Linda Hospital. Peter is also one of our board members here at the Chamber. So Peter, whenever you're ready, welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, it's great to be here and be a part of this. It's great to see. I love participating in these mixers, and I love the format. But yeah, I'm the Peter Baker. I'm the administrator of the Loma Linda University Medical Center Murrieta facility, located here in Murrieta. For those who aren't familiar, I can tell a little bit about the hospital. We are a 111-bed facility. We specialize in a number of services, particular cardiovascular care, and we do all sorts of cardiovascular, from cardiac cath to open heart surgery, and are now doing a new area called structural heart, which is essentially being able to do the same kind of treatment as a open heart surgery, except minimally invasively. So it's kind of the new cutting edge of cardiovascular care. We do things called TAVRs, which are minimally invasive heart valve replacements, and we also do repairs on the heart valve called MitraClips, and other things that prevent strokes called Watchman devices, all of which are kind of high-end procedures, which we are very pleased with our outcomes and services there. We also have a OB department and perinatal services department, and do about 115, 120 deliveries a month, and bring new babies to our community. So of which I'm actually supposed to be having one in about a month. So I'm going to be also a patient. Actually, not myself, but my wife is going to be a patient, so I get to be a visitor. But super excited about that. And we usually people like me to share a little bit about COVID. We went through quite an experience, especially over the last year, and in particular the last few months, where we were heavily impacted, and we're just the COVID. And I was on a call yesterday. I believe there's a variant for California that caused the severity that it did. I was on a call with Cedars-Sinai where they had their infectious disease physician talking about that particular variant that caused more people in California to fall ill than in many other parts of the country. But we are grateful to see rather substantial reduction in our hospitalization, and regionally, our infection rate continues to drop, which is absolutely incredible. And we are just so thankful, because I think that means great news for businesses. And I saw we're getting closer and closer to schools opening up and other things along that. So thank you for your understanding. I know the last few months were incredibly difficult for our nursing staff in particular, and all the nursing staffs, not just our hospital, but Temecula Valley and the Southwest Healthcare and the other systems. Really a ton of heroes. We couldn't thank the community enough for their appreciation and support of us. And I know it also affected many of the businesses as well. And I'm incredibly sad about that. But we are grateful now. Our numbers are, at least in the hospital, about 20% of what they were at their peak. So truly grateful that the COVID volume is going down. And we are also starting to support more vaccination clinics. So if you want to have a loved one that fits the category for vaccinations, we're hoping to get more vaccines. And check our website because we'd love to have you or your family member participate and hopefully get all of our community that feels comfortable with the vaccine. Not everyone feels comfortable with it, but those that do, we want to get you vaccinated and hopefully be able to open up very shortly. So thank you for having me. Great to be here. Love Temecula Chamber. Love the board. Have a great and wonderful day. Look forward to meeting more of you later.
Thank you so much, Peter. We love hearing from our hospitals. Loma Linda is such a phenomenal facility, and you guys do great work. And we know you've had a really, really tough time here lately, but we appreciate all of the hard work that our healthcare providers are doing for our community. You just have been the heroes, and you've worked really, really hard and kept us safe. So thank you for that. So we are going to move on now. We have some new members, I hope and believe, on here, and Katie is going to introduce those to us.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Katie Cook. I'm the Member Experience Manager with the Chamber, and we would really just want to take a moment to recognize some of our new members who are with us here, who maybe have joined within the month, and then we'll give you an opportunity to introduce yourself and maybe just say a few words, quick, tiny little introduction, and then we'll also share some of our guests. I see a couple businesses that are here that are maybe thinking of joining the Chamber, so we're so glad that you've taken time out of your day to join us. So real quick, the first new member that I see on here is George Mills with A Better Look Home Inspection. George, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning. Thank you very much. My name is George Mills. I own a home inspection company called A Better Look Home Inspections here in the Valley. Been in town 33 years. A lot of you know me. I'm just glad to be here. I've been around the Temecula Chamber for years, but I've never been a member. So within the last month, I decided to join. I do want to say that the friendliness and the welcome from Elaine, yourself, Brooke, Jackie sent me a message, Al sent me a message. So just the friendliness and the way you guys reach out is fantastic. So I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And then I see Carla Lund with KC Lund Blades. Good morning, Carla.
Morning. Hi, Carla Lund with KC Lund Blades. We've been in the Valley over 20 years. My husband is a world-renowned bladesmith, so he's been on History Channel and Vice and different avenues, but we have the backup. And so he's been primarily known for making swords, but now we're getting into kitchen knives, and so wanted to join the Chamber and learn more about it. So thank you.
Absolutely. That's very exciting. And then the other one that I see on here is Ed with Honoring USA Heroes.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, thank you for the introduction. Honoring USA Heroes is a nonprofit I started last year, and we want to honor all our heroes from 9/11 on. So this year is the 20-year anniversary of 9/11, and we want to make sure that the heroes of 9/11 are never to be forgotten, and that is our mission for this year. Thank you for introduction there.
Absolutely. That's so wonderful. Thank you, Ed. And then last but not least, Terry Sue Parker has been with us for quite some time and attended a lot of events under her husband's business, but she is new under Good Samaritan Community Food Pantry. Terry, like to say? Oh, I think you're
Good
on mute.
morning. Yes, we've been members. We just realized we're coming up on 5 years. And I've always been the guest or the guest of someone or working for someone. But today and now we are Good Samaritan Community Food Pantry. We're serving isolated seniors, vets, cancer patients, foster families, and anybody who kind of needs a hand up and not out to get through this pandemic. We started March 13th, the day the world changed. I came home from the grocery store completely in tears and afraid for our isolated seniors and said, I'm starting a food pantry. I'm doing it from the house. And my husband said, there goes my garage. And we have been going full blast for 11 months now. And so we are, all of the donations and all of the food is coming from the community and from neighbors. And so we are growing fast. We're a nonprofit now, 501c3, and writing grants. And we also, our nonprofit was just nominated from the 100 Women Who Care organization. So it's been an honor to serve everybody in community, Marietta, Menifee, and just helping people and that can't get out yet, or people that just need a lift up. Some people have lost their business, and you'd be surprised of the people that are not making ends meet and need a box of food or something. We're also doing Adopt a Family, Adopt a Senior, and Adopt a Senior Sweetheart. So that's going to be a permanent thing here in Temecula now. So thanks for the new welcome, Terry Sue, but I feel like I've been here forever.
Yes, you
But
have.
thank you for that. And it's now has its own identity. So that's great. It's a big step.
Yes.
So thanks to the chamber. You guys have supported us from day one. Emily was the first person that called and said, what can we do to help? And Jackie, came with a check for the freezer. So it's just been amazing. It's been amazing the support that we've gotten just with the chamber family alone and the community. So thanks, everybody.
That's so great. Thank you, Terry. Congratulations. And then we have a couple guests with us this morning, and if you guys want to just raise your hand and give us a little wave. I see Michelle Clement with Anchor Funding. I see Linda with Golden Era Productions, Barbara with Barbara Senior Services, and then we had Joe with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. And so if you guys want to send those businesses or those potential members, future members, a little message in the chat, that would be great. And we look forward to you joining the Chamber family. So thank you, Jackie.
Wonderful, Katie. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Welcome to all our new members. I'm so excited to have George and Carla. We need to touch base and let me learn more about your business. Ed, of course, and of course, Terry Sue. It's always great to have new faces. And for the guests, we welcome you and we encourage you to ask questions. You can always reach out to me. I'm totally available as a board member. I'd love to speak with you. So we're going to move on. We do have some board members that are on the call this morning, and I wanted to, so if they can take themselves off mute, and as I call their names, if they can say hi real quick. So we will start, and I know he's on a tight schedule here, but our chairman of the board, Mr. Al Rubio, is on here. Hi, Al.
Hey, hi, Jackie, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for stepping up and emceeing this morning. Hey, good morning, everyone. Know a lot of you. Look forward to one of these days getting to see you again in person. It's been a while. New members, welcome, and guests, welcome, and have a great time today, guys. Thanks for joining in. Peter, thanks for your presentation, and Terry, our doctor too. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Al. Okay, we have Mr. Adam Evantall.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for visiting and joining us this morning. Hope you have a great rest of the week.
Thank you. Mr. Peter Baker, put on your other hat.
Great to be here. Great to support Temecula, and I love seeing everybody. I love these presentations. Fantastic, and love all the new members. So thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Peter. And last but not least, we have Miss Esther Paula.
Happy Hump Day, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Alicia, for your presentation. And of course, Peter Baker, thank you for those updates from the hospitals. Welcome new members and potential members. And we are here to serve you all, our members, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Esther. Okay, I think I got everybody. Did I miss anybody, Brooke? I think I'm good. Okay, good. I was trying to keep an eye out. I also would like to congratulate our January Ambassador of the Month, who is Megan Miller with Bird's Eye VR. And then all of our amazing ambassadors that are here today, please wave your hands. Such a great group. Our ambassadors work really hard for the chamber, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. So now we're finally going to hit a breakout room. So what's going to happen is we're going to split into